Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Happy Sunday, blessed Sunday to all. Y'all guys know what we're doing. We're here for the Sunday breakdown. We're about to get to it, and we're about to turn this drawing up. Real quick, before I jump into the actual breakdown of things, listen, GJ, oh man, this was a wonderful week to trade GJ. As you can see, every buy that I damn near took was lit. This one for a cool 1 to 4. 156 pips, a cool 1 to 30, a cool 1 to 7, another 1 to 3, another 1 to 3, another 1 to 3, and then obviously the move to this big blast off. Now, predominantly, like when it comes down to GJ, man, I be so locked in. When it comes to this pair. And that's just the simple fact of just me, I gotta know where I am. And speaking about knowing where I am at all times, I wanna kind of show y'all GJ in its prime because I caught GJ right now in its prime, and man, GJ been GJing, and I ain't gonna lie, like it's a beautiful thing when GJ's trending in a trending market. Anyways, let me switch it to Google Chrome. Oh, it's not working. Oh, 1 second. Let me see. Switch it here, then bring it back here, then do it here, then here we go. Okay, there we go. Much better. Looks all ugly, but give me a second. All right, so the reason why I brought up GJ is because I'm still holding some GJ positions. Now, predominantly, you can see the entries over here to the right. Matter of fact, let me show you a bit better because I have mainly these two. Let me go to the 1 hour. Yep, so basically entered at the higher low. And basically, we ran the trend. As you can see, floating 86K, so it's going to be a wonderful weekend. I just really been focusing on my swing trading more so this year. I still kind of take my day trading positions where I enter at least twice in our area. But this one to kind of show you the power of like when you focus and when you lock in, especially when it appears in this trending market. So make sure you watch this breakdown to the end. You'll be able to get some good entries for this week and, you know, potentially ride the trend all the way up. But now let's jump right into it. So GJ. Now, what I want to go ahead and do is I want to kind of alleviate some of the data because I got a lot of data going on here. So just let me just do that real quick because we broke here. We don't need that. Yep, just remove, delete, remove. Clean up shop, as I like to call it. We don't need this structure anymore. We don't need this trend line. We don't need this structure. We don't need this. We definitely don't need this down here. Cool. Now we can kind of backtrack a little bit to the higher time frame. Cool. So I don't know if y'all remember when I did my last breakdown, right? I was basically telling y'all where we're at via structure. Now, remember I was telling y'all like we're in this big defined range area. And let me kind of break it down to the 11 hour. So that way you can kind of see it. Remember, I was telling y'all the goal is we're going to come up here to this negative 27% once we kind of break out from this area. Now, the goal for this week, just looking at structure, I want to kind of be able to identify some supply and demand zones just because we're still trending, right? Like GJ is still bouncing. You can see point A, point B, like we're still trending, especially right here where we kind of broke from and we just been trending ever since. What's the best part about it is we obviously know that this area up here is resistance, right? Just kind of looking at it and just watching our price kind of broke around it, right? Like we know this area for sure is resistance. And then we could be able to see some support. So boom. Now, ideally, GJ kind of broke out. So what I'm waiting for as of right now is I'm waiting for a retest. Potentially that retest can happen here just because on this 11-hour time frame, this is ideally where we broke structure. So I'm looking for GJ to kind of come back down and make some type of retest. Now, the best part about it for me is I'm going to kind of change the color of this zone. So that way we're able to kind of keep track on where we are structure-wise. So I'll make that orange. Reason why I'm making that orange is because I want to be able to identify what time frame we're on. As far as for this, I can see up here kind of respecting as resistance as well. We're never 750 QP, which is an institutional, fundamental, and technical support and resistance level. So what I'm hoping for a price action to kind of show is that, hey, at this price point, we're going to either reject or continue going. So I want to kind of see on the lower time frames how price is going to act. But Gotta kind of wait and see. Coming down to the lower time frames, you can see the same area right here is where we broke at. So we could see we had an area of resistance where price acted as support. So I'm expecting some projection of resistance over here as some way, shape, and form. The next area that could be used as support and resistance is right here, which means that we may potentially have a push up even more. Going down to like the 4-hour time frame, you can see the data nevertheless is still the same as far as where it goes. Now we could have a little bit more details in this area. Let me kind of delete these real quick. There we go. All right. So now what I'm going to do on this time frame is I'm going to draw structure again. Reason being is I just want it to be clear as far as for where we are, so you guys can see it. So boom, we broke, and then we did come back right here and we retested, and ever since then we just went long. So again, this is like the ideal area for a potential retest. I do have some QPs here that I can go ahead and remove to kind of, make the clarity a little bit more better. Now, give and take that we already broke and retested right here based on how I can see technically. Going down to like the 2-hour time frame, looking at double the data, I can say that this may be the sweet spot for the for GJ kind of coming back down for this retest. And the reason why I feel like it's gonna come back for a retest is, bro, like, we've been trending. Like, I don't know if you see him, but like since the 17th, like we just been trending, which is cool, which is what we wanted. But now we want that retest. So ideally, somewhere over here, GJ is gonna act as some area of resistance, and we can begin to come back down and make this higher low. I want to kind of get in somewhere like around here, near the 193 flat. This is where I'm gonna. Oh, that's a fib. No, that can't be a fib. I want to kind of get in somewhere like around here if price allows it to come down to. Like I said, just remember I'm an observer of the market, but right here looks the best based on the trend that we're in. Looking at it from the perspective of where we are market structure-wise, we did kind of come and settle. So waiting on price with this fib and this alignment I got, but we have a 38.2. We kind of got everything we need to take a setup right here, which is ideally good for us. But like I said, the patience has got to be waiting. But like I said, we could still push up here. That's pretty much it for GJ. Looking at gold, gold kind of did the move I wanted it to do. I literally held gold this whole week. And just to go ahead and show y'all real quickly, let me switch it back to Google Chrome. Let me see. Why is it not working? Give me 1 second. You better hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get that joint up there. Now, when it comes to gold, right, like I predominantly didn't trade gold too much last week. I literally took this account from like 9K to like 14K. I think I took a minor L. So I'm really going to be trading gold on this 14K account this week, trying to find the best setups, the best entries, the best exits. But based on where I'm at trend-wise, if I was supposed to go back to land of the charts, we could see that we're trending upwards in a pretty much solid uptrend. And this was like the last market structure area right here, which obviously I had it written down. And literally this was just waiting for this move. But now that we kind of got that out the way and we know where our higher high is, now from here, it's literally boom. We popped to 23.6, still moving, and boom. So maybe potentially gold may be retracing maybe back to down here. I notice when gold is trending, it likes to move off of 23.6s. So maybe right here, or at lows, maybe right here. So I'm really going to like watch gold for sure. But I think gold's going to come back for a retest and then a strong continuation to the upside. I want to keep my analysis on gold short, simple, and concise. Just because it's already trending and just want to kind of flow with the price action of gold. But gold, I'm looking for a buy either somewhere right here, between here and here. I'm looking for a buy. So I just want to kind of be patient and do my best to wait for gold to kind of, have that play kind of drop into my lap. But I think once it does, we should be good. But gold is looking for a retrace. NAS100. Let's talk about it, man. NAS. Listen. Where the hell did I even get this zone from? I think I got this zone from over here. Yep, I did. Man, NAS right now on a higher time frame rise, like NAS has just been moving. And my thing with NAS is like it's doing the same thing, right? Like it's moving off of 23.6s, but now from this last market structure area, right around here, this is like predominantly like where we got to kind of look for. So we've already broke like the little, I don't know if you see the little dotted line. We already broke my counter trend line, which is what I needed for. And then we did the major rejections off this area. I could see NAS obviously trying to come back up here. But when I look at the scheme of things, like this is the highest NAS has been. So it's been pretty much stuck in this range for like a little while now. But what I'm anticipating is, simple support and resistance and just waiting for NAS to kind of bottom out. But same thing like NAS, I think it's going to go down to go up, looking at the bigger picture. But if I was supposed to bring back that fib that I had, obviously it's from here, from that last market structure area. But let me kind of hide the visibility real quick. Why is it not working? Visibility. We'll just check the hours. I'll leave this on the daily. It's a daily fib. Now we're looking at the fib within the move. Now, obviously, if I go lower, like on the 1 hour from this last market structure area, there's like a lot of higher highs that we can begin to kind of measure, right? Like right around here. From right here, when NAS kind of first did this push up to like right here, you can see we bounced off of 23.6. We went higher. And then from here, we kind of settled on 50. 50 to me is a market structure level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this eclipse. And I'm going to go ahead and begin to go ahead and pop off with my trend line. Boom. So now I know where I am. Now I can kind of see things a little bit more better. And now I know my next market structure area is. I'm going to delete that. Going to drag the fib up higher. And now we can see where we're at. We're at this area of 23.6. Now, with NAS, I feel like potentially it may probably even come back down here to this zone. Again, with me, I don't really like to have like a whole hypothesis, but technically based on what I see, there is an area of support that can be met right around here, like around this area. Right now, we are at a support area now, the 750. But I can see price kind of dropping back into this zone right here, respecting it and kind of doing its thing to kind of bounce off. So we want to kind of play it clear as far as for what we're expecting NAS to go ahead and do next. But I anticipate price is going to be going down to go back up. Now, if you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to comment in the comment section what your bias is or what your outlook is for this week. Again, I think that gold, GJ and NAS, they're all going to be doing their own things when it comes to the trending market. So we just want to kind of make sure that we're clear and concise. With that being said, God bless. Make sure I like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.